All righty, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Short live today, folks. There, AEW / TNA pay-per-view. They're starting soon, so I'm gonna keep this shit short, about half an hour or whatever. There, we got one viewer, ladies and gentlemen. The live still works. Haven't done the show in a little bit there. Let's start this off with a quick Rampage review or whatever. Sammy Guevara defeats Darby Allin and Andrade. It was an okay match, I guess, an okay developmental match, you would call it there. Andrade against two midgets or whatever. Sammy retained. Um, it was all right there. Last week it was Sammy and Andrade. They got 400 something K. Let's see what they get this week or whatever there. We got Cool Man 952 in the chat. Agent 006. All righty. We got Burke in there. Chris Benoit, you wrote. That Triangle were in the ring. Pac. What's his name? Pentagon and the manager guy there. He was dressed up like some kind of gothic wizard or a sorcerer that looked like nerdy shit from Dungeons and Dragons or whatever. And they were cutting a cryptic promo there. Malachi Black comes out with his friends. And then the manager guy says, I'm not the one wrestling, it's a different guy. And then it was Eric Rowan or Eric Redbeard or whatever. So he came out and beat up security guards or whatever. So Eric Rowan now in AEW. The segment looked pretty fucking weird there. I understand it's gothic and there's a lot of gothic fans in the AEW fandom, I guess. I don't fucking know there. But the whole thing with the wizard outfit and Pentagon, the way he was dressed, it looked pretty fucking nerdy. You know what I mean? And then Eric Rowan came out. He was brawling a little bit with Brody King or whatever. They're probably going to end up having them two as partners there, Eric Rowan and this new Brody. They're about the same size. They both have beards or whatever. Maybe this Brody guy could be his new partner or whatever. But right now they're on opposite teams. I don't know if this is a match for the pay-per-view there. But Eric Rowan, it can't be worse than what they already have or whatever. You had CM Punk, who was beaten up and bloodied on Dynamite or whatever there. And he was cutting a promo on Rampage. He was full of blood cutting his promo. So I guess CM Punk didn't take a shower in 2 days. And he's cutting a bloodied up promo, folks. By the time he wrestles tonight, he's going to smell or whatever. He cut a basic promo there. He's going to become a monster to fight the monsters of the world, and he's going to win. Just a cheap throwaway promo, except he had ketchup on his face to try to make it look more interesting or whatever there. We got Fan of Oscar in the chat. KGBLK24. Agent 006. You're a wizard, Malachi. It's a fucking bunch of nerds there, Lord of the Rings kind of bullshit going on there. We got Vic Vinegar in the chat there. It's the Costanza. Keith Lee defeated JD Drake. I've seen this guy on Impact before, maybe a year ago, or fucking God knows how long it was. Just some old fat looking jobber guy with gray hair. He looks like somebody's uncle or something. Just a very basic Indiana nigger jobber there. Keith Lee beat him. And then the wingman came out. Peter Avalon, the Green Jobber, Caesar Bonini. I haven't seen them in a long freaking time there. I thought he was gone, the jobber with the mustache or whatever. But Keith Lee beats them up. Team Taz, they come out. They were hesitant to attack Keith Lee or whatever. And then Orange Cassidy came out. So this is to promote this match there for the pay-per-view, the Revolution ladder match or whatever. The Revolution rip-off match there. Then you had the female, what's his name? Dean Malenko, female Dean Malenko, Serena Deeb there. She's fighting another jobber, the Professor. It's a 5-minute match against a jobber every week. Again, it's another gimmick of older wrestler against jobber. Again, Cody Rhodes against jobbers. Punk. Bryan Danielson wrestling jobbers. And now it's a female version of this. If she wasn't boring enough, Serena Deeb there as a professor or whatever, fighting female jobbers. Very boring stuff. No wonder they get no viewers on this show. And then Hikaru Shida came out to attack her with a kendo stick there. Serena Deeb had beat her up in the past. Hikaru Shida, I like her. She's not very good in the ring, but she's likable at least a little bit there. She's better than the Japanese woman with a mustache, at least. I don't know. But Hikaru Shida's back, folks. We had Christian Cage defeating Ethan Page. Christian qualifies for this jobber ladder match or whatever. Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus come out to celebrate. The Young Bucks and Red Dragon come out because there's a triple threat tag team match, and then Bucks and Red Dragon start to do some cornball arguing between each other. They're like a parody of wrestling, fake arguing. Jungle Boy with the big dive, and he knocks them all down. And so it was okay, I guess, for a Hammernager show or whatever. It's on the same level as NXT Level Up or something, maybe a level lower. I don't know. It's better than NXT Level Up. I'm not even gonna watch that show there, but there you go, folks. I haven't reviewed Rampage in a while. It doesn't really count in my mind as a real show that needs to be reviewed, but maybe once in a while I'm gonna do it just for fun there. So yeah, okay for a throwaway developmental show that doesn't matter. The third hour, they call it, folks. Raw, it's 3 hours. They talk about the third hour, right? He calls this show the third hour. It's just a ripoff there, because WWE has a 3 hour Raw. We're going to have a third hour, but it's going to be on a different night. And it's pretty much a big fail, is what it is, with no viewership. So if you want to compare it to a show like Main Event that doesn't really matter, then it's okay, I guess. This week's episode was okay if you deem it as a worthless show there. Little bit of news, folks. There was an image released. Apparently, WWE, they had the tour, a tour of the UK or something. There's a show in France. There was an image released. Was this a mistake? Is this a fake image? Apparently, it's a real image, but the people who work for WWE might have done a mistake. Who knows, folks? Nowadays, you know what I mean. But there was an image release. It's Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman. They're on the picture, so people are, you know, they're wondering, is Braun Strowman coming back? Is Bray Wyatt coming back? We don't know if the picture's fake or what have you. So, you don't know if they're coming back or not based on something like this. But Braun Strowman is supposed to do this control your narrative company with EC3. It's possible McMahon would want to bring him back to stop this company in its tracks or whatever. But Bray Wyatt, the last thing we've seen of him was an image that was released a few weeks ago or something, and he looked very fat there, overweight. So I don't know. Is he going to AEW? Is he going to WWE? Bray Wyatt? Who knows? But based on this image, people are speculating they might go back, but who knows what the fuck this is? Probably nothing there. But Big E, folks, doing an interview recently. Once again, he's talking about losing the WWE title, and that it hurts him losing the belt and being stuck in tag teams again. He didn't expect this. Losing to Lesnar was like falling off a cliff or whatever. I get it there, but like Big E, he's not Brock Lesnar or Roman Reigns material. You know what I mean? He's lucky that he won the title. Could it have been better booked? Probably, but he's not really a star. You know what I mean? It's possible they try again with him and book him as a heel, try to make him look more cool a bit, maybe lose the gyrating of the hips and looking like he wants to have sex against his male opponents there, maybe dropping this stuff and making him heel, maybe a manager or something. I don't know. But you got to win the title. That's good, right? For a jobber like him there, it's pretty good there. And possibly he wins again. It's not like his career's over, but it's not like he belongs in the picture with Roman and Brock. So sit the fuck down, shut the fuck up, and keep doing your job, and maybe you'll win again. That's what I think there. So Alexa Bliss put out a tweet I love you all. Then there's a picture of a heart. Just wanted you to know that. And apparently the fans on Twitter are speculating that she's leaving the company, apparently, because of this. How saying I love you all means that she's leaving, I don't know there, but apparently she's going to AEW there. So just another Alexa Bliss clickbait story based on fuck all as usual there. Apparently, WWE wanted to buy Ring of Honor, folks. McMahon, apparently, there was talks with ROH management. I don't know if this was actually confirmed to be true there. Apparently, McMahon wanted to buy it only for the tape library, and he wanted to shut it down, folks, because he's evil, and he wanted to shut it down to hurt indie wrestling. And thank God, was any of this confirmed? I don't think so there, but thank God Tony Khan bought it, folks, because he's a hero, and he's a guy that came on the scene. His father's a billionaire, and, he cashed in on Cody Rhodes' work there, and he's making millions off of Cody's initial movement with All In there. And now he purchased Ring of Honor. He's a hero, this guy. His father has money. But so it's pretty much a story there that Tony's a hero and McMahon is an evil guy that wanted to shut it down. So what is Tony going to do with this? Probably just lose money or whatever. You know what I mean? But he gets to look like a hero or whatever there for buying a company. If McMahon would have bought it, he would have been evil, right? But if Tony buys it, he's a hero. So, and according to Meltzer, Triple H, he would have bought Ring of Honor. He wanted to buy it, but he went down with the heart attack there. So apparently, if Triple H was around, he would have bought it and he would have been able to make the purchase. But because he went down, Tony was able to buy it, apparently. And something about McMahon wanting to buy New Japan, and New Japan stood up to them. Is any of this true? Who fucking knows? With Meltzer, it's fucking all kind of stories happen. Most of them aren't real. So Chavo Guerrero, folks. Apparently, Tony Khan isn't returning his text. He's ignoring him, and he's pissed off because of this. Apparently, Tony said his job was secure. He was going to go do this, but then, he started texting Tony. Tony's not answering his texts, not returning his calls. And now he's been removed from the roster page or whatever. So is Chavo gone? Is he there? Is this a wike? Who gives a fuck? I don't, folks. Meltzer says the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal has been scrapped. Is this true? I'm not sure. Again, I don't give a shit. Apparently now it's not certain, according to Meltzer, if Steve Austin is coming back there. Not certain anymore, folks. Do plans change? He's still claiming McMahon and Austin Theory or McMahon and McAfee are going to wrestle there. He's still claiming this, but Now with Steve Austin, it's not certain. What a fucking joke. You know what I mean? Quick predictions, folks, for tonight's AEW Revolution pay-per-view there. I predict that Adam Page is going to beat Adam Cole and retain the championship. It's possible Adam Cole wins there, but I'm thinking Adam Page retains. They're going to have some kind of indie match there, a long match with head bumps, and Meltzer's going to give it 5 stars there. Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy are going to defeat Red Dragon and Young Bucks. That's what I believe. Anyway, it's possible they don't retain there. So we're going to have a flippy-doo-dah tag team match. Jericho will defeat Kofi Kingston. Eddie Kingston. I would like it if Eddie would win the match there, but I'm thinking Jericho retains. Jade Cargill is going to defeat Ty Conti in the match that's going to be probably horrible. Daniel Bryan, I believe, will defeat John Moxley. They got this storyline that apparently Moxley never beated Bryan. He never beat Bryan. So I'm thinking Bryan beats him again or whatever. And then they join forces. I don't know. Maybe they're going to start kissing each other. I don't fucking know there, but maybe they make out in the fucking ring there. I'm going to go with Keith Lee to win the face of the Revolution ladder match. Sting, Sammy Guevara, and Darby Allin. I think they're going to defeat Hardy, Andrade, and Isaiah Cassidy in the throwaway 6-man tag. We got Britt Baker against Thunder Rosa. I'm going to go with Britt Baker to retain. They haven't really done much to promote Thunder Rosa as a next big women star or whatever. So I'm going to go with Britt Baker to retain. And I'm going to go with CM Punk to defeat MJF. Is MJF going to beat him? And you know what I mean? Be a young guy that gets pushed and stuff. But, probably Punk beats him or whatever. And the first win by MJF isn't going to mean shit there. So probably a basic wrestling match that's not going to be that good. So I'm thinking the show's going to be average. I ain't paying $50 to watch this shit, folks. It's not a must-see, in my opinion. Adam Cole against Adam Page. Not really a must-see. A basic card, not really interesting there. Punk MJF is probably the biggest match, and it's a rematch, so not very intriguing or exciting at this point. They've pretty much fucked this feud there, so that's about it, folks. My man Schwartz-Center in the chat there. Thank you, Schwartz-Center, for all the positive encouragement in the comments, folks. The comeback continues, ladies and gentlemen. We're just beginning there, folks. So, yes, Revolution tonight. Gonna have a review done tonight or tomorrow or something there. Possibly some vids tonight. We'll see what happens there, but y'all have a good night there. Watch this wrestling. Try not to fall asleep on this boring, subpar wrestling there, folks. All right. Until next time, thanks for watching there. Peace.